Hello, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Another cold day. So, what do we have? This is the product. As it zooms in. And when it stops blurring, and it's not going to do it, is it? And this is the introduction. So, hello, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Let's start off with something. Subscribe, like, share, comment. There's a subscribe button at the bottom, you know where it says subscribe. Do share it with your friends, like and comment. If you've got something to say, please do say it. This isn't a dictatorship. This is more of a case of being you know, a back and forth conversation, if you like, rather than a dictatorship and me telling you how it should be. If you disagree with what I say, any flavours, put in your input. It'd be quite interesting to hear what other people think of some of the things that I've reviewed. Anyway, I'm sorry about it being a bit dark, but there you go, winter. But mind you, only a couple of months to go. Before we start seeing spring. I wouldn't say months ago. Yeah, only a little while to go before we start seeing spring. And then summer's here. Summer, fantastic. So, what do we have? We have the Oreo twist, vanilla and raspberry flavour. So that's what we have, the vanilla and raspberry flavour. The battery is flashing. I wonder if it's going to run out before I run out of making this video. Anyway, yes, so that's what it is. It's the Oreo. Twist, vanilla and raspberry flavour. I bought it for £1. Most shops, supermarkets, if you like, if you're American, what's telling me it's the hour, grocery shop, it would be, that's where you would get it, or convenience store. You like my American accent? That's my American accent. So that would be, you could tell me it's a terrible accent. So that would be where you would get it for £1. So $1 something in the States, but I got them for £1, which is a fantastic thing. You know, there's not many things that are left in the pound shop. You know, or for £1. Sorry, didn't buy this from the pound shop for £1. You know. So it's good that it's still that price when everything seems to be shifting up. Something that's quite controversial is the pound shop's not pound bakery. It's not pound anymore, is it? It's gone up. So should it now be called like a pasty? Is a £1.40, I believe. That's not a pound. So rather than being called a pound shop, shouldn't it be called a poundish shop? I don't know, I'll leave it out there. Do comment on how you feel about that. Anyway, here we are. The Oreos, let's pop this open and give it a go. super strengths. You can tell I've been going to the gym. A bit like the Hulk, aren't I? Tearing this apart. Rely on the teeth. And you can't open it up. Anyway. Oh, looks very crumbly, that does. Very crumbly. I think I might add a little bit of plastic underneath because I don't want to get... I hoovered this morning. I don't want to get crumbs on the floor. So it's got that Oreo biscuit taste, and in the middle you've got strong vanilla taste coming as an aftertaste. I'm tasting that now. But the first of all, you get that burst of raspberry. Is it raspberry? What was the flavouring? Yeah, it was raspberry. Raspberry vanilla. So raspberry, that burst of raspberry. But artificial raspberry, you know, you would find in cheap sweets. It doesn't mess about. It gives you that hard taste of that vanilla. Sorry, that raspberry first, that burst. You could kind of in between that taste as it settles down. You could also taste the biscuit, the classic taste of the Oreo biscuit, as well as you know, that vanilla burst that comes. It's a bit like the artificial taste that you get, you know, with the previous Oreo biscuit I've done. So you know, it's not quite a vanilla flavouring. It's not quite a raspberry flavouring. It's an enhanced version of those flavours. So a burst of those flavours that are quite strong, that hit you quite strongly. Right, let's finish this off and take biscuit number 2. Biscuit number 2. There we are. A cup of chai. Cup of tea. No, it's not chai. It's tea. English tea. Made in an English way. Would these work with chai? If you ever have it with chai, I believe they would. I believe these biscuits would work with chai. But for the moment, let's dip it into an English tea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As you can tell, it's holding up, soaked up. I believe it's the cream that's holding it together. Stop it collapsing within the cup of tea. While I was dipping it in, I could see that you know, some of the biscuit crumbs were sort of like floating into the tea. So you know, you are going to get crumbs at the bottom. It does soak up the tea well. But it doesn't really make a difference because the tastes of this biscuit are so overwhelming. Yeah, you know, it's questionable whether tea is gonna help. You're gonna actually taste the tea. The flavours of these are way too overwhelming. Now with a cup of tea, it does soften the taste up actually. Let's go biscuit number 3. I think I might call this the last one. The flavours are way too strong for me. So maybe now and then, but can't be having these on a regular basis. So bismillah. Yeah, I think having the biscuit whilst sipping the tea softens the taste up a little bit. But you know what? It's come through. The artificial flavouring in the middle, the vanilla and the raspberry, seem to taste even more fake as I'm sipping this cup of tea. So it's a bit of a off taste. Sorry about the slurping. One thing I hate, people who eat too loudly or drink too loudly. I understand in some cultures it shows respect and pleasure of eating. It shows respect to the cooks. The louder you eat, it presents the fact that the louder you eat, it presents more you're enjoying it. So therefore, it's a way of saying thank you to the cook. You've created something delicious. Whereas, I don't know. For me, I absolutely hate it. It's one of my pet hates, as well as people who turn newspapers so loudly. Why? Why are you telling the world that you could read gratulations? You should have learned that in high school. But with the education system, that's a whole new world. Would they have actually learned it in high school anymore? Can anybody read or even speak? I mean, some of the kids around this area, when they speak, we're talking about, average kid here. The average kid, they can't pronounce their pronounce their words. I remember there's this potato lady. I call her potato because she was shaped like a potato with a sort of like a hairstyle, a bit like a pineapple hairstyle. She doesn't live anymore here. I think the kids got taken off her a few times. Shows you how pleasant the area I'm living in is. Anyway, she was like talking to them, "Yeah, how you doing? You alright?" And even worse, her kids were trying to communicate with her, and they were communicating, and it sounded like they were animals. The way they were talking, it's like they were primitive. Trying to form words. But that's me going on a direction I shouldn't be going. Completely different direction. Anyway. Yeah, flavour's way too strong. I'm very, very disliking the flavour of this. So it comes back to, would I buy it again? I doubtfully buy it again. The flavours are too artificial, too fake. The flavouring isn't what I expect. The flavour, I expect them to be a little bit more subtle. There's too many overpowering flavours going on here. The vanilla, the raspberry, the biscuit. I think sticking to the classic biscuit is a winner. Anyway, thank you for watching, and do subscribe, like, share, and toodaloo for now. Bye. See you later. Bye.